Test. Hey guys, I just finished laying down the track for Spooky, and I wanted to, go over some possible helpful hints, or not hints, but tips, if you want to look into doing your own solo on this. This is a really good example of using the minor pentatonic scale. This whole song, the melody uses only notes from the minor pentatonic scale, and likewise in my soloing sections here, which there's two, there's one in the middle and then one out towards the end. Those two solo sections are using only the five notes of this minor scale, right? So those notes are 1, flat 3, 4, 5, and flat 7. This tenor key is C minor. So the 1 is the C, the flat 3 is the E flat, the 4 is the F, 5 is G, and flat 7 is B flat. 1, flat 3, 4, 5, 7. C, E flat, F, G, B flat. Now, the thing about music theory, it's all mathematical. So you take that theory of 1, flat 3, 4, 5, flat 7, apply it to any key you're in, or any, if you're on the E flat alto, you're going to be in G, right? So G minor, 1 is the G, the flat 3 is the B flat, the 4 is the C, the 5 is the D, and the flat 7 is the F natural, right? In a G major scale, the F would be sharp, but in this case, it's an F natural. It's a flat 7. Quick, easy theory lesson, about as simple as you can get. So let's look at this sheet music and see how we can get ourselves into, working on building your own solo. First of all, just look at the melody, right? The melody, every note in the melody is taken from this 5-note pentatonic minor scale. If you have a look, you can cross-reference it all and satisfy yourself that is actually true. They do add a note, which is the in that break there. The 5 is flattened. The 5 is flattened, so it's the part where I kind of growl, and so in any blues or rock, you could flatten the 5 and make it sound very nasty and dirty, and that's the reason I did it there. So again, anything, every note other than that one, the flat 5, and perhaps a trill or a casual passing note, 99.9% of this soloing I did here was totally using this 5-note scale. Just take the first lick, just to show you. First lick of the first solo right in the middle there. Right? Flat 7 to the 1, right? B flat to C, to the E flat, which is the flat 3, back to the 1, up to the G, which is the 5, down F, E flat, C, right? All notes, simple. There's only 1, 2, 3, is there 1, 2, 3, 4, yeah, we're using all the 5 notes there. So that's a fine example. Now, as far as you're concerned, some of you may be wondering how to get there. Like, okay, I just explained you the theory, and you understand this theory, hopefully. Write out all the notes and study the music. But the theory is easy to understand. It's very simple. 4 notes, you know what they are. And here's what I suggest you do. You take, when you get this backing track, like I was saying, get the back track and start with one note. The 1. For tenors, that's a C. For altos, you're on G. Just play around with the rhythm that fits the groove, because half of what we do is rhythmically oriented. It's not just the melody and the notes we play, it's the rhythm. So this is very important. that. Nothing hard, just play around with rhythms that fit the groove, and then add the minor third. So the next note up, the 1 and the minor third. Here we go. 2, 3, 4. Do that all day long. You get comfortable with those 2 notes. Let's add the third note, which is the F for the tenors. It's the C for the altos. Ready? We're going to play with 3 notes now. So the more notes we add, the more interesting it can get because we have more notes to work with, right? Let's add the 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 3, 4. Let's add the 5. That's part of the melody, right? Now, that's 4 notes. We're running out of track. Oops, we just ran out of backing track, but you get the idea. Just use 1, 2 notes, 3 notes, 4 notes, one at a time. Incorporate each new one into the practice routine. As you get more comfortable with it, you'll expand your improvisational skills. Very, very easy scale to do this with, minor pentatonic. Now I'll leave a link to another in-depth lesson I did on this. That's just using the major pentatonic scale, but it's the same principle, like the practicing technique. But you could apply the same exercises there to this backing track using this 5-note minor pentatonic scale.